Good morning YouTube family, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For this video I thought I would do something a little bit different. There's been so many questions in the comments that I get on Instagram, through Facebook, through email, that everyone is just asking, so I thought why not. It's a perfect opportunity to make a question and answers video, and I think it's really important because it helps me engage with the people that are asking the questions, that are supporting me through absolutely everything that I'm doing. And it's just a nice interactive tool. So if there's a question that came up that I did not answer, that you perhaps still want to know, just leave it in the question section, the comment section below, and I'm sure I'll get a moment to get through to it and I'll be able to answer all of your questions. So these are no prepared answers, no particular order. This morning I just went and screen grabbed a whole lot of them that came up. So here it is. The first one is, how long have I lived in Ghana? My family has lived on and off in Ghana for about 6 years. I think the longest period of time that I've lived in Ghana in one go is probably between 6 to 8 months. But with my studying, with my working and everything like that, I obviously try and make Ghana my hub and try and come here as much as possible. Excuse me, but sometimes I am able to come more, sometimes I'm able to come less. But all in all, I try and spend at least 2 months every single year in Ghana, and we're based in Accra. Another question that was very popular is, what is my actual job? Well, I started my YouTube channel when I was still a student actually in Norway, and I would come because I was just showcasing it, because I wanted to show everyone the beauty that Ghana had to offer. But what I am currently doing now, I'm doing my doctorate in medicine, so I'm looking at investigating cardiovascular diseases. So I'm actually finishing that up probably in the next 7 months. I need to submit in the next 2 to 3 months, so it's going to be quite a stressful period, but I absolutely love it, and it's something, besides making YouTube videos, that brings me a lot of joy and really motivates me every single day. How old am I? I am 28, you're getting old now, born on 14th of June 1995, so that makes me 28, turning 29 this year, and then it's going to be hitting the 30s, so it's going to be an interesting period. Next one is, have I ever been to Makola Market and what did I think of it? I actually do have a YouTube video on it. I think I labeled it the biggest market or open air market in West Africa. I went to it, I think I've gone 2 or 3 times actually. I only filmed the one time, but it was absolutely crazy. Like, you can find absolutely anything and everything there. The people are super friendly. I went and found, like, in the middle of this craziness of just like rows, and apparently I saw something saying that there's over 6,000 shops there. And I can quite believe it because it's just never ending. And I found like Dior, Jordans, and like Louis Vuitton, but like a really good quality. It was brilliant. The guy that was owning the shop was great. We had a good laugh. I was like, man, these shoes are good quality. But it's a really nice place there. I felt like it got more Ghanaian the further I went in, because when I was just on the outskirts working around and I had my camera taking photos, the people were a little bit unfriendly. But then the person I was doing it with said that a lot of them are immigrants. Obviously they don't really want their photos taken, but he said he'll take me more to the local side. And when I went in, then it was just vibes, and it was the Ghanaians super happy. Everyone wanted me to film, take photos, so it was really great. Why do I promote Ghana? I promote Ghana because it's a country that, number one, has been really good to my family, and number two, it's just really welcomed us with open arms. The people are so friendly, the food is great, the environment's great. It's just beautiful, and I love coming and spending time here. So I don't promote it for any other reason other than because it's something that means a lot to me, and I just love showcasing and changing the narrative, because I think there's a lot of narratives from either the Western media or for people's own perspective and gain, that they want to lie and manipulate situations. So that's why I just try and show you daily vlogs to show that this is how I see Ghana and this is how I see Africa through my eyes. Why did we move houses? I thought you liked the other house you lived in. This is probably from the video that I said when I was doing a walk around tour showing of the neighborhood, that I said, yeah, we had to move houses. I don't want to touch too much on it. It was just that it got bought up by another company, and they sort, or organization, if you can call it that, and they said we would be a security risk there. So we then had to move. But to be fair, I really love the new places that we have moved into. I also love moving. If everyone knows, we probably move every year or two. We only ever sign 1-year leases, because it's just great, because you get to explore more, you get to see different areas, move to different neighborhoods, and it really gives you a full feel for the country. So that's what I love to do. So when we moved, I was like, it's sad, we like the other place, but this is awesome. It's another opportunity to learn more. It's another opportunity to see different areas and meet new people. The next one is my favorite place in Ghana. Okay, this is quite a tricky question. I think overall the place that I love the most in Ghana is probably going to Labadi Beach. I just think the atmosphere there is great, the people there is great, there's always music blasting, you can walk up and down the beach and you have all these different, from local to international artists just playing in the background. You have your beach clubs up along there. They've really put a lot of effort into like the glorification of it, so therefore the beaches are really in much better condition. About 5-6 years ago there was lots of rubbish on them, but you see every day there's people that have been employed to actively clean all the beaches. Is really great. Have I been outside Accra? It was actually going to be really great because in this video we were meant to actually go to White Sands, but it actually didn't work out because their beaches are still closed. We have no idea what's happening. For like the last 3 years I've tried to book there because everyone's saying this is the place to be, this is the place to go and see. So we've really tried hard to go and see there, but for some reason the beaches are always closed. But I have been outside Accra. I've been I think 3 or 4 times. I've never actually recorded it. That's allowed. Recorded it once when we went up north. We went to a really nice, I think it was the Royal Senchi. I filmed that, but other than that I didn't film it because it's just nice to also put the camera down once in a while and spend some quality time with the people you love and around you. So yes, I've been outside Accra quite a few times, but I think I've only ever recorded it once. So this time also over the Christmas period it's so busy. I got a hold of Till's Beach Club, which is by the White Sands area, also completely full. Aqua Safari completely full. They do offer day passes, Aqua Safari and Adafoa, but it's like 400 CDs just to get access to their swimming pool, when you can pay say 600 to 800 to spend the night, but they were all completely booked. And you also got to take into consideration it takes 2.5, 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours to get there. I've had friends that have taken 4 hours to get to these locations. Next question is, does promoting Ghana pay well? People are not going to believe this, but it really doesn't pay well at all. But I don't do it for the money. There was one point where I didn't even monetize my videos, but people said it's crazy, just do it. Even the little bit of money you get from it is always helpful. So now I do monetize my videos. Number one, I can't even touch the money because my bank accounts in South Africa have actually been frozen, if you can call it that, because there's a new RICO Act. And due to me not being in South Africa for so long, I could not go in person to provide my documentation and everything like that. So my bank accounts have actually been frozen there. And then I also took a screenshot of it because people are probably not going to believe it if I say anyways. I took a screenshot over the last month to actually prove. Yeah, during this question and answer we have ambulances, police, planes flying over, super busy period. And I wanted to show my earnings. So this was a screenshot from last night. I've got a privacy screen on, so I don't know how well you'll be able to see it, but this is my earnings for the last 6 months. July, this is in all in South African Rand, 218 Rand. August, 134. September, 188. October, 238. November, 260. December, 243. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 1,200 Rand. That is around $56 to $60 over the last 6 months. So it's that way you cannot do something if you want it for, say, monetary value and everything. You just got to do it because you love it. Because if you do it for other reasons, it's so easy to see through it. Obviously, it's super rewarding if there's a lot of people that watch your videos because it really feels like you make a difference. But you got to have the mindset that you're doing something because you love it. You're doing it from the goodness of your heart, and if you can change 1 or 2 persons' viewpoint of that, that is the most important thing. But yeah, really, I don't do it for the money. It doesn't pay well at all. Do you ever feel unsafe in Ghana? No, absolutely not. Everyone's super friendly. Obviously, it's like any country, you know the areas to go, the areas not to go, but the Ghanaians are very welcoming. This is a question that's come up a lot, is what is your thoughts about the roads, and other people saying what is the gutter situation? I would say around Accra Central, they're really putting a lot of money into the development of the roads, making sure there's no potholes and everything. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done in the outer areas, especially going to the beach clubs, or for instance going to Adafoa or White Sands. It might be 60 kilometers, but it'll take you 3-4 hours just because of the quality of the roads, but also the traffic buildup. The gutter situation, it has gotten better in certain areas that they've made passages that you can actually walk on if you want to walk a dog or go for a run, but other than that you're kind of running into traffic. But I would say it's a work in progress. It's definitely been a lot better than we were 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago, and it's slowly progressing. How are you taken as a white man in Ghana? As I always say, you should never judge someone by the color of their skin, by the goodness in their heart. It's a famous quote. And I think if you come here with good intentions and you're pure and you treat people with respect, people are going to treat you with respect regardless of your race, ethnicity, sex, whatever it is. Just be good to people and people will be good to you. New Year's resolution number 1 on the list number one is spend more time in Ghana. So I'm hoping that is going to be possible. And then I would say number two is just keep on working on myself, self-development, and just the more time and effort you put into yourself, the better your relationships and communications can be with your friends and family. And then third, I already touched on working on communications, because I think a lot of the times communication is the most important thing in anything, in work and personal life and business and absolutely anything. So those will be my three. I want to try and do either an Ironman or a full marathon. So those are my goals. Thank you so much. Those are pretty much all the questions. There were a lot more, but these were just the most recurring ones. Another plane flying over. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. Just nice and raw, nice and short, straight to the point. I hope this was a good opportunity to feel like we engage a little bit more, getting closer. But I really appreciate everyone that supports me along this journey, and I cannot wait to bring more content. And I'll see you all in tomorrow's video.